If you saw my recent video about how to open a Roth IRA in 6 minutes, you know that I just opened my first Roth IRA. I'm 41 years old and I really wish I had done it a lot sooner, but indecision is the biggest reason I waited so long. Now that I finally got it done, I realized that it really wasn't all that complicated. I'll help you skip all the nonsense and just get it done. So where's the best place to open a Roth IRA? I'll give you the answer right now. Fidelity. But you probably want to know a little bit more about that, but I promise I'm going to keep this right to the point. I'll explain why I think Fidelity is without a doubt the best place to open a Roth IRA, and I'll compare it to two of the other big names that you might hear about, Vanguard and M1 Finance. First reason Fidelity is the best place to open a Roth IRA is they have no account minimums to open a Roth IRA. You can seriously open an account with $5 if you want to. With Vanguard, you need a minimum of $1,000 to open a Roth IRA, and with M1 Finance, they require $500 to open any retirement account. Next is account fees. Fidelity and Vanguard both have no account fees at all. M1 Finance also has no regular account fees, but they do have some strange fees like $100 to close your account, and they have a low balance fee where they'll start charging you if you have less than $20 in your account. M1 Finance also has a Plus membership that costs $125 a year for extra services, and it feels like they try to rope you into that by offering it for free the first year, so maybe you'll forget to cancel it that second year. Next is investment options. Personally, I'm not looking to do any active investing. I want a solid investment option where I can just put my money in and it'll grow with zero work from me. When I'm looking at a Roth IRA, I think the best option is an index target date fund based on the year you want to retire. This way, it automatically adjusts from aggressive investments when you're young to conservative investments when you are older. Vanguard is most famous for being the first to offer low-cost index funds. While they're the first to do this, they're certainly not the only one anymore. Vanguard and Fidelity both offer excellent options for these types of funds, but the Fidelity funds have slightly lower fees than Vanguard, so they do beat Vanguard by a hair. M1 Finance does not have these kinds of mutual funds and instead uses their own system of automatic investments in stocks and ETFs. I feel like this just sort of overcomplicates things over a solid mutual fund. Next up is ease of use. Considering I'm looking to mostly set it and forget it, I'm not too worried about the ease of use of the investment platform, so as long as it's decent, I'm okay with it. But Fidelity and M1 both have nice modern platforms. Vanguard, on the other hand, has a site that feels like it was built in the age of GeoCities. Okay, so let's sum up the options. Fidelity has no account minimums, no fees, great investment options, and a nice platform. Vanguard has good investment options, requires $1,000 to open a Roth IRA, and has an outdated platform. M1 Finance has some fees, requires $500 to open a Roth IRA, and in my opinion, the investment options are not as good. It's got a nice app though. To me, this seems like an obvious choice, and if you ask any group of savvy personal finance folks, they're generally going to say that Fidelity is the clear winner for opening a Roth IRA. Oh, and another bonus is that Fidelity often offers sign-up bonuses. They do change, so you probably want to Google what their current offer is. If you're ready to get this done and open your own Roth IRA in only 6 minutes, check out this next video.